Good morning children. Last class we learned about the closure property of addition, subtraction and multiplication and even division also for the rational numbers whether they satisfy or not. Today we will learn about the commutative property. First of all, let us know what is this commutative property. So when I say commutative property, these two are any two numbers or integers. We can consider them as what? Integers. I am going to interchange the values, that is not values, interchange the places of these two integers. A plus B can be written as again as what? B plus A. So what we are going to learn here, we have to prove that LHS value should also be equal to RHS. What is this LHS? The value of left hand side must also be equal to the value of right hand side even after interchanging the numbers. So this is all about the commutative property of addition. So let us check whether this commutative property of addition satisfy the rational numbers. So what is the commutative property of addition? Tells you that A plus B is equal to B plus A. So I will consider the value of A if A is equal to 2 by 5 and B is equal to 1 by 3. What is it we find here? A is equal to 2 by 5, B is equal to 1 by 3. First I will write the LHS value, that is A plus B. If I write A plus B, I can write this as 2 by 5 plus 1 by 3. Now using the same values, I will write B plus A. What is B plus A? B plus A is nothing but equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5. We can observe here the difference. What is the difference? The numbers are interchanged and we are finding the sum. When we find the sum, even after interchanging, whether LHS is equal to RHS, that is what we are going to find out. So here we are supposed to find what is the LCM. Because why we are finding again the LCM? Because the denominator values are not equal. Since they are not equal, we are supposed to equalize them. So we can say the value, the LCM of 3 and 4. The LCM of 3 and 4 is again 15. The LCM of 3 and 4 is 15. 5 into 3 or 3 into 5 is nothing but equal to 15. So again, let us equalize 2 by 5 into, we will multiply this 15 by 15, which is nothing but equal to 5 1s are 5 3s are, this will be 6 by 15. 2 3s are 6 and 1 into 15 is 6 by 15. So again we will equalize even 1 by 3 here. So 1 by 3 into multiply by the LCM 15 by 15. 3 1s are 3 5s are, which is equal to 5 by 15. So we can see here in this case the denominator values are same now. So let us add them. So I can write this 2 by 5 has 6 by 15 and 3 by 5 has 5 by 15. So I will interchange the places of these two rational numbers and write this. The value of 1 by 3 is nothing but 5 by 15. I will write it as 5 by 15. And 2 by 5 is again nothing but 6 by 15. 6 by 15. 6 plus 5 is again 11 by 15. And again 5 plus 6 is again 11 by 15. So you can find here the values of LHS is also, that is left hand side value is also equal to RHS, that is right hand side. What is that I can say? All the values of A, B, C belongs to Q. They belongs to Q and the commutative property also satisfy. Why it satisfies here the commutative property? When we interchange the values of A and B and find the sum, the value, that is we get the same rational number even after interchanging. This is what the commutative property of addition tells you. So directly I am going to find here next about the commutative property of multiplication. What is this commutative property of multiplication tells you again? Commutative property of multiplication says that when we find the product of any two rational numbers, that is multiplication. What is the commutative property of multiplication tells? So A into B is equal to B into A, product of two rational numbers. Here I have interchanged the places of these two rational numbers. We'll check here. See, it's very easy and the simplest form. If A is equal to 9 by 5 and B is equal to 3 by 6. 3 by 6. We'll interchange here. See, 9 by 5 into 3 by 6 is nothing but equal to, again, see, B into A. I have written this form, A into B. Now let me write in the form B into A. The value of B is how much here? 3 by 6 and the value of A is how much? 9 by 5. So I can write this here again. 3 9 3s is nothing but equal to 27. 5 6 is nothing but equal to 30. Again this is nothing but 6. 3 9s is again 27. 6 5s is again 30. Can I simplify again 27 and 30? That is 27 by 30. They are the multiples of 3. Yes, we can also write this in the simplest form. See, 3 how many times? 9s are. 3 how many times? 10s are. 3 10s are 30. 3 9s are 27. 3 10s are 30. Further also I get here 9 by 10 is also equal to 9 by 10. See, 9 by 10 belongs to Q. That is rational numbers. And what is the last conclusion I can say here? LHS is equal to RHS. That is, if LHS is equal to RHS, the commutative property of multiplication satisfies where? Under rational numbers. So, in the same way, we understood now the commutative property of addition satisfies. The commutative property of multiplication also satisfies. Let us check now in this using the same, changing some of the values of A and B, whether the subtraction, finding the difference between any two rational numbers, even after interchanging, we can get whether LHS will be equal to RHS. That is what we are going to next learn here now. Next, that is, let us check whether LHS will be equal to RHS under and say that the commutative property of subtraction holds good. So, this is commutative property of subtraction. What does the commutative property say? A minus B is equal to B minus A. Before going to the rational numbers, I'll give a small example using only the natural numbers so that you will further understand even the difference between the any two rational numbers, whether they are closed under rational numbers or not. Okay, say if, and small example this is, if A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 8. B is equal to 8. Though we can write even 10 as 10 by 1 and 8 by 1. But don't need to consider this now. Let us consider only 10 and 8 now. I will write this as 10 minus 8. That is A minus B I have written here. Next I will write this as B minus A. The value of B is 8 and the value of A is again what? 10. See, 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. But you can observe here 8 minus 10. 8 minus 10. Again, though we find the difference, we get here this as minus 2. Why? Because minus is, though 10 is a greater number, it has a negative value. It is a negative value which is greater than 8, which is greater than 8. So we can say that 2 is equal to minus 2. What is it I can conclude here? LHS is not equal to RHS. If this only is not satisfied, we can check even for the rational numbers. In the same way, even subtraction does not hold good even for the under what? Rational numbers. I'll show you through a small example here. Say, I'll consider if A is equal to 1 by 3. A small example. If A is equal to 1 by 3, B is equal to 7 by 4. 7 by 4. So, you can see here A is equal to 1 by 3 and B is equal to 7 by 4. Though the denominators are not same, in such cases what we have to do again, we have to take the LCM. So what is the LCM of 3 and 4 again? 3 and 4, which is nothing but equal to 12. LCM of 3 and 4 is equal to 12. First I will write in this form, that is A minus B, that is 1 by 3 minus 7 by 4. Again I will write in this form, that is B minus A, which is nothing but equal to 7 by 4 minus, what is the value of A here? 1 by 3. 1 by 3. So when I write this, you can see we are not supposed to do the difference or find the difference or subtraction until and unless the denominator value is equalized. I can write this further as we will equalize the denominators. 1 by 3 into 12 by 12, 3 ones are 3 fours are, which is equal to 4 by 12, and again 7 by 4. What is this 7 by 4? 7 by 4 into 12 by 12. So I can write this as 4 ones are 4 threes are 3 sevens are 21. 21 by 12. So now we got there 1 by 3 value has what? 4 by 12, and 7 by 4 value has 21 by 12. What is that we observe here? The denominators are equalized. Now I'll interchange, or I'll write in the form b by a, b minus a, b minus a. B value, what is the b value here? 21 by 12 minus 4 by 12. 4 by 12. You can observe here the denominators are same. I can write this as 4 minus 21 by 12, since the denominators are same. And here also I can write this as 21 minus 4 divided by 12. So 21 minus 4, you can observe here the value, the negative value is more than the positive value. So in this case I get a negative rational number only. So 21 minus 4. What is 21 minus 4? It is nothing but equal to 17 by 12, that is minus 17. Why did I write here minus 17? You can see here 21, it is a negative number. So it is more than 4. When we find the difference, we get minus 17. So I can write this as minus 17 by 12, and this has, I can write it as 17 by 12. You can observe one thing here. See, this is minus 17 by 12 and this is 17 by 12, and this is positive. Is a negative rational number equal to a positive rational number? Never. It is not possible. So what is that I can conclude here? The commutative property of subtraction, okay, is not satisfied for the rational numbers. It is not closed under rational numbers. So this is all about the commutative property of subtraction. Whereas commutative property of addition satisfies, commutative property of multiplication will satisfy, whereas commutative property of subtraction is not closed under subtraction. It is not closed under rational numbers. First, okay. Now let us check for the division. So when I talk about division already I told you something about closure property. I'll just recall you the closure property here before going to the commutative property of division. What is this division tell you here? See, a small example. I'll give a small example to you. Earlier already I told you in the last session that I can write 2 as 2 by 1. I can write even 3 also as 3 by 1, and I can divide this as 1 ones are 1 threes are. Yes, I can also write 0 as 0 by 1, but it is undefined here. Why? What is undefined here? When I divide 1 by 0, is that possible? It is not possible, and it is undefined. In the last session also I told you this one, and I told that 1 by 0 is not divisible, but we can write this as 0 by 1 or 2 by 1 and 3 by 1 and say these are the rational numbers and they are divisible, and we get the integers. They are defined. But when we take this case, that is 1 by 0, any integer divided by 0 is not possible. It is undefined. So in the same way, let us check here. So in the last class I told closure property of division is not closed under what? The rational numbers. In the same way, let us check here commutative property of division, whether it is closed under rational numbers. So what does it say here? A divided by B is equal to B divided by A. B divided by A. I will consider if A is equal to 2 by 4. 2 by 4. If A is equal to 2 by 4 and the value of B is equal to 3 by 9. 3 by 9. Let us check whether A divided by B is equal to B divided by A and the LHS value is equal to RHS. Let us check here. I can write this as 2 by 4 divided by 3 by 9 is equal to, I can write this as 3 by 9 divided by 2 by 4. When I say like this, you can observe here, it is not divided directly like this. So what we have to do, we have to take the reciprocal of this and also the reciprocal of this number, that is 2 by 4 and 3 by 9. I can further write this as 2 by 4. When I take the reciprocal of 3 by 9, I can write this as 9 by 3. 9 by 3. And here 3 by 9 into 4 by 2. 3 by 9 into 4 by 2. So 2 9s are 18, 3 4s are 12 is again equal to 3 4s are 12 and 9 2s are 18. You can observe here the values are again, you can see that this is 18 by 12 and 12 by 18. Let us simplify. We will simplify this again by 2. 2 9s are 18, 2 4s are 2 6s are 12. Again this is 2 6s are 12, 2 9s are 18. We can again, we get here 9 by 6 is equal to 6 by 9. See, we can again simplify this by 3. 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. This is 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6. So what is that we get here again? We get here the values as 3 by 2 equal to 2 by 3. Is it possible 3 by 2 equal to 2 by 3? No. So what is that we conclude here? The LHS value, the value of LHS is not equal to RHS. The value of LHS is not equal to RHS. So what is that I can conclude here? The commutative property of division is not closed under rational numbers. So we can conclude that commutative property of addition and multiplication is closed under rational numbers. What is again we can conclude here? The commutative property of subtraction and division is not closed under rational numbers. Keep in your mind what is commutative property. When we interchange, when we add any two numbers and the same numbers are interchanged, okay, that is the values are interchanged. We can write it as b plus a. We have to show that LHS should be equal to RHS. So this is all about the commutative property of addition, multiplication, division and subtraction. So today's session I am going to end up here. In the next class I am going to take the class about the same properties, but we are going to learn about the fundamental properties only, but the property changes here, that is associative property of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division.